morning, people. YouTube world, whoever, wherever. Welcome back to Half Fast 719. I'm almost home. Driving through Barstow right now. Barstow, California. The toilet of California, as people call it. Maybe the armpit. I don't know. Anyway, it was a long work week. Yeah, working late every day. And, pretty burnt out. I was running the machine, a little spike machine that pulls spikes out. And it's loud, noisy, jerky. Oh man, boring. Just doing the same thing all day, every day. So, anyway. I got some stuff to do at home. Anyway, I don't really have the energy. I drove till about 10:30 last night. Stopped at a truck stop in Mesquite, took a shower. And then drove through Vegas. It was raining like crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to get through Vegas because they were supposed to be doing a bunch of construction in Vegas on the 15th in the morning. So if I would have left from Mesquite, the truck stop where I showered, if I would have left from there and then drove to Vegas, it had been like 6 o'clock, 6:30, maybe like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Traffic starts. And so last night, I wouldn't say it was smooth sailing through there, but with all the rain, it was raining pretty bad. And I was just following one of them Cybertruck deals. And I was just following him, and we were doing like, 75, 80 miles an hour through Vegas. Just, and in the carpool lane, but the carpool lane you can use while the roads are under construction. So I just always get in the carpool lane in Vegas and hammer down. So you got idiots that will get on the freeway in Vegas, cut all the way over to the fast lane, and then merge all the way back over to exit. It's like, why'd you get all the way over? Why'd you cause all that headache? They say California drivers are the worst. I think Vegas drivers are probably from California, and that makes them even more worse, if that's a word saying. But anyway, Vegas is like the worst. A lot of idiots on that road in Vegas. If you live in Vegas and hopefully you're watching my video, hopefully you're not one of those idiots. Actually, I'm gonna pretty much say you're not one of those idiots if you're watching my videos. So rained, crazy, drove straight through. Stopped in Mesquite, Nevada. Ran in there, went to the bathroom, then slept there at the Chevron. But it was a long week. Long week of just the same thing every day, and then and then I got up on a roof of a trailer, one of coworkers, and ripped off a bunch of patchwork that somebody did, and ripped all that off because whoever did it didn't clean the surface good, and it didn't stick to the membrane on the roofing. So I put some window flashing, some rubberized, really sticky, especially when it gets hot, up there. Clean the surface, clean that old stuff off, clean the surface. There was like 4 or 5 patches, 4 or 5 holes that needed patched. So, but yeah, cleaned everything up as best as I could with the supplies that he had, which was like Dawn dish soap and water. And yeah, it was pretty nasty. His roof is very soft, especially up in the front, but I think we got it sealed good enough. It rained out there the day before and yesterday, or the night before and yesterday, and he said no leaks other than through his air conditioner because his AC doesn't have a cover, or it's broken or blew off. But yeah, so with all that being said, of helping other people on he took me out to dinner, so it's all good. I wouldn't have cared. I was going to do it for free because he's a cool dude. I like him. If it was his foreman, I would have went up there with some I would have went to the thrift store real quick, bought some golf cleats, golf shoes, and then would have went up on his foreman's roof and said, nope, I don't see anything. Your roof is good. No, I wouldn't have done that. But anyway, his foreman's cool too. He's my old foreman. He's alright. But anyway, with all that being said, I think I'm going to start doing the Sprinter van. My sister, because the title, the registration, I haven't registered it. Had it for 3 years or more. Haven't registered it. So the title is in Nevada. My sister lives in Nevada. My sister's going to try to figure out something so that I can get a title in my name, or she can put it in her name and then get it to me, and then I'll register it in my name, because I think I'm going to officially do the Sprinter van. Plan is to get the Sprinter van done. I'm going to buy a car dolly, and I'm going to tow my wife's car around. So Sprinter van will basically pretty much just stay there, and then with the car dolly, and then I'll just use my wife's Acura to come home and then go to work. Because I mean, it's reliable enough. I think it would be just fine driving back and forth, especially with just me in it. I won't be hauling, old clothes, bags, ice chest, all that stuff will stay in the van. So but yeah, text my sister. She knows her anyway, she knows people, I guess, from work or something, that know people that do title stuff. And then I guess she knows somebody else that works at the DMV, so I sent her pictures of the title and basically what I'm trying to do, either lien or whatever. I think she's gonna say, oh, we'll just put it in my name, but somehow the title signed over to the other guy that I bought it from. He already signed it, so that's the issue that I'm running into. Is the guy that I bought it from an auction house. So it was at auction from FedEx. FedEx auctions them off, or the place FedEx rents them from auctions them off. And then that guy bought it from the auction. He signed it as he was the buyer, sold it to me with no other information and lack of my knowledge. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. So he signed it, and anyway, so I sent a picture of it and everything to my buddy who lives in Arizona, because he was going to see if he can just get it registered in his name. I had it on the toolbox. I was cleaning some tools, and I spilled some that gallon of brake cleaner that's on my toolbox. I went to set it down. I guess something rolled underneath it. It tipped over and spilled on the title. So the title looks all janked up, or looked all messed up. It started like weird colors and stuff. And so then I started to wash it. I was like, well, I'll just wash it because it smelled like brake cleaner, and it got even worse. So anyway, that's where I'm at with the title. So I'm hoping that my sister, since she lives in Nevada, it was registered in Nevada, they can just do something real quick, get that done, get it in her name or whoever's name, and then sell it to me. And then once the title's all clean and whatever, I'll probably have my buddy in Arizona register it, so I don't have to do emissions and crap. And then I'm going to start using that instead of this. Problem is, I got to get the Sprinter van to the work site, and yeah, it only does 65 miles an hour, and I'll be working in Utah mostly, and it's 80 mile an hour on the freeways, so I got to see about removing that speed limiter thing. Anyway, otherwise I'm going to be getting cut off by semi-trucks and who knows, all kinds of people. But yeah, so that's what I got planned. Man, that's what I got planned. Man, coming from Utah to California, man, I can't breathe. I'm getting all choked up. So anyway, I also got the skid steer I gotta work on. I gotta weld up a that engine contraption to pull the engine, and I got to redo the windscreen on this. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I do know I'll do laundry. I got to do laundry, and I got to clean this car out. Two reasons. One, we're going to take a trip somewhere. We're going to Universal Studios. You guys know me. I don't like people. I don't like public. So I got to clean the car out for that. And then two, I leave the windows cracked a little bit, which is why I bought these shades, these little visors, whatever, rain guards. And where we're working, where our cars are parked, is like a dust bowl, and the whole inside of my car is full of dust. Anyway, so that's probably what I'll do today. I'll probably just clean the car out, get all my stuff out of it, and then I'll probably do the visor, make a new visor today, and maybe take a nap. So I should be home at 7:45 It's 6:45, so I got about another hour. It usually takes 45 minutes to get to Barstow. From my house to Barstow, it takes 45 minutes, but driving through Victorville, the slums of Victorville and Adelanto, you got all the illegal people, not illegal immigrants. I'm talking about illegal as far as cars, people with no insurance, people with no registration, probably don't have driver's licenses, and they just drive stupid. They just stop in the middle of the road and make a U-turn. So I hate driving through Victorville and Adelanto. They're the worst people and the most obvious people. Like the people with no registration and no insurance, they're literally doing 45 miles an hour on the highway that's 55 or 60, what I don't know what the speed limit is. So that like I'm all good. I don't mind California. Like when I'm out of state working, love it. Everything's good. I exit the 15 onto Palmdale Road, and I just hate California. I'm just like, it's like an instant switch of like, they have the dumbest drivers. Oh man. So I gotta say, Vegas has the dumbest, worst people as far as big cities, but Victorville and Adelanto is gotta be number one. And I've been to a lot of places. Yeah. I was kind of thinking like San Jose and Hayward and all that, but those people aren't idiots. There's just a lot of people. It's just a lot of congestion. Like the idiot people is number one is probably Victorville, Adelanto, and then Vegas. But most other places are just congested with people. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm done. We'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what it'll be. I'll surprise you. Alright guys, I got tools. I do have tools to unbox for the skid steer, wrenches and some other crow's foot, and the part for the skid steer, the little arm. So I got to do some unboxing of all that stuff, so that'll probably be the next video. Anyway, alright, see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you do. 88 miles an hour. Later.